What's good, everyone? My name is Pfozjéra, and in today's video, I'm explaining the lyrics to my song, Garden of My Mind. You can't go where I'm going. Your intentions dictate my decisions. You don't know what I'm knowing. I've been growing, reaping what I've been sowing. When I wrote this song, I was going through like a new phase in life. I was just watching people that I cared about like fall away from me, and it was really devastating to see people that like had always been around no longer resonate with me. Kind of was like put into this isolation period to kind of come into myself. And I'm grateful for it now, but at the time it was just kind of like, why is this happening? Some people go down harder than others, and their true colors were definitely expressed. It just kind of made me realize that they were never meant to go where I'm going. My life is a masterpiece, a beautiful mess, my story. The high I'm on is so freeing, you don't have access to me. You guys heard the term like hot mess? So that's me. Like, I'm actually a hot mess. Somehow I make it look good, but it's like actually like a dumpster fire sometimes. Like it's actually, I look good doing it, but it's a mess. I just like think about all the things that I've like been through, like seriously. And I just like laugh about it. Like I'm so unbothered. It's comical to me. It's like, why? Like, girl, get it together. Like not even me, like you, like girl, just get it together. Why, like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? Yeah, and that took a long time, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think there was a time where, like, any little thing could set me off and, like, bother me. But now I'm just kind of like, you know what? Life has its moments, and, like, at this point, all you can do is laugh about it. I'll be like, these problems are not real. What is this? This doesn't exist. It is what it is. In the garden of my mind, it's mine. I nurture my divine. In the garden, I become alive. My fruit grows, provides my love for me. So the garden is literally my mind. What you focus on grows. If you choose to think ugly things, then that is what you are going to believe. That's what you're going to become. That's how you're going to feel. You have to be a good steward over your brain, over your mind. I think of plants in my garden of my mind as thoughts and ideas, things that I want to focus on so that it'll show up externally. So as I focus on these plants growing in my brain, they are fruitful. I pick up the pieces of my ever-flowing mind. I don't know where I'm going, but the messages are showing. When you're experiencing a transition, it puts you in this place of observing. I don't do too much talking in my transition phases. I'm just kind of looking around and paying attention to my surroundings. So that's all you can do. A lot of the time, things are not making sense. It feels like everything is falling apart and you don't know who you are. If you really think about it, when you defeat a level in a video game and you like go to the next level, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you're going. You're just kind of like trying to use old ways. Like you're trying to use the method that you used in the last level to get you to win the new level. And sometimes that strategy might work. Don't get me wrong. Like some of those things that you've learned from the last level can help you in this new level. A lot of that stuff is preparation for the next level. That other stuff ain't gonna work. It's not gonna fly. You gotta try something else. You gotta go through trial and error to get to this next level and pass it successfully and then go on to the next one. And so you just kind of have to be observant and patient with yourself as all of the things in your mind are flowing, because they're all just a piece of a huge puzzle. The pressure to be perfect, to be an image, is it worth it? Shedding myself for the masses, I know that I can get past this. At the time, I was really struggling with wanting to put out music because just being in the public eye, people questioning my art, people looking at my art, all of that. My music was like a diary entry for me for a very long time. I just didn't want anybody to like really know me for real. I didn't want to be seen. This is just kind of me like acknowledging that fear and allowing myself to lean into it a bit more. Studying all of my classes, y'all don't know about God's wrath and I need something with some meaning. If you need me, guess where I'll be. I remember writing this part like so vividly. I was sitting at my table and I was studying art history. And I was just in college because I was told that I needed to be in college. I feel like education is important and I will pursue it at some point in my life. Like I really do want to go get, some degrees. The timing of me being in college just didn't make sense. I felt like I was just taking classes. Like the career that I want, I don't need college for right now. I feel like only certain people will really understand what I mean by that. There's a time for certain things, and I just felt like the time that I was in college was just not the right timing. And I was just kind of like, oh my gosh, this is soul sucking. I hate this. I don't care about a fucking English class right now. Like, I just don't care about it. Something needs to give, but I'm focusing on the history of art in the Baroque era. Like, I don't care. But yeah, guys, that is my lyrics explained for The Garden of My Mind. Bloom is out now on all streaming platforms. Go stream Bloom. Let me know what your favorite songs and also your favorite lyrics are. My favorite song is Thorns. I also really like Parting Gifts, which you'll see a video for shortly. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the album, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.